to go to work earlier?
Oh no. I just woke up.
Okay, wait, Elena, because I'm really curious. Like, how often do you go to work? How often do you go out to do your work?
uh, Usually 3 times a week. Mm,
Wow, I like
yes.
that schedule. Ah, just 3 times a week. But
Yeah.
how many hours? How many hours for one day?
4.
4 hours.
Mm, four
And
hour.
only with one person?
No, 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 no. Just
Mm.
one class.
Wow.
Mm,
Oh, do you enjoy? Do you
yes.
enjoy teaching a lot of students?
Yeah.
That's indeed great. Yeah. At least it's for the whole class. You will be
Mm,
teaching one lesson for the entire class, right?
yes.
Yeah. Unlike me, I have to teach each student with different subject, like you.
Ah.
Different book. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I guess for today we'll continue with, yeah, of course we will continue with our lesson.
Mm,
So, wait, let's have lesson 14 be number 2. B number 2 is catch a bus. Okay.
mm,
So whenever you need to look for a bus
mm,
to ride in, you really need to use this
mm.
catch a bus. Okay. Please read that.
Yes. I will have to sleep now. I have to catch a bus at 7 in the morning tomorrow. If you really want to catch the bus, then be at the bus stop by 7:30. Walk faster. We have to catch the bus or we are walking home.
Hmm. Okay. Catching a bus. Do
Mm.
you think that catching a bus in your city is hard?
No? Yes,
It's
not
not.
hard. Yeah,
Okay, so
it's
it's
not.
really easy.
Yes.
Mm. Okay. Well, what's your next option? Let's say you were not able to catch a bus. What's your next option? What transportation do you take?
Mm, subway?
The subway.
Yeah,
Okay.
subway.
Can you tell me the the advantages of riding in a subway and then catching or riding in a bus?
Uh, Advantage.
Yes.
Mm, mm, the fee is really cheap. Yes,
Mhm.
and especially the subway.
Mhm.
Uh, when I take the subway, I don't I don't caught in the traffic
Mhm.
jam. Yes.
Mhm.
So it's
Oh.
really faster than bus.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't get caught in
Yes.
the traffic jam.
Yes.
Mm. Okay. I really want to try riding on a subway, but sadly, I'm far from Manila, so
Mm,
I didn't even experience that until
mm,
now that I'm already old.
mm.
So I hope that someday I can
Someday.
experience that. Yeah. Yeah. Can you still remember your first subway ride? How did you feel?
Uh, First,
Mm.
uh, uh, first experience. Mm, I think during those time I just felt really exciting.
Oh,
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, excited.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, how how I wish you could have taken some photograph.
Photograph.
Yes, because most like let's say you're so young when you try that.
Mm,
In some places, most parents take photos
mm,
of their children
mm.
whenever it's their first time to do something like that.
Oh,
Yeah. So that
yeah.
nowadays, if you're going to look at those photos, you can actually remember the time when you got so excited about riding a subway.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, try to come up with a sentence using catch a bus.
uh, if we if we had gotten earlier, uh,
Mhm.
we could we could have taken the bus.
Mhm. Oh, okay. So you're
Catch the
saying that
bus, catch a bus. Yeah,
yes, yes. So you're saying that if you had
walking.
woken up earlier like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So in your sentence, you can say if we had up, gotten up earlier,
Mm,
we could have caught the bus.
yes.
Yes. All right. Now let's have take the subway.
Mm.
When it comes to taking the subway, what are the things that we need to remember?
Remember.
Are there any rules? Are there any precautionary measure that we need to consider? Because when you ride a taxi cab, or
Mm,
let's say taxi, sorry, when you ride a taxi, the driver will most likely ask you to wear seat belts.
mm.
So that's kind of a precautionary measure when it comes to riding a taxi. But what about subway?
Subway. Oh.
Or you just need to sit and that's all. You stand and that's all.
Yes, that's all. Yeah.
No rules. I
Yeah,
see.
no rules. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's have the sentences.
Why didn't we just take the subway? It would have been easier. Taking the subway is a cheap yet fast way to get there. I was so scared of the crush of commuters when I first took the subway.
What does it mean by crush of commuters?
Really crowded. Mm,
That's right.
mm,
So it's like there's a lot of people. There's a lot
mm,
of passengers, right?
yes.
Okay. Well, how do you feel when you are caught in the crowd, like you are in the middle of a lot of people? What do you usually feel?
Mm,
Because for me, I find that really suffocating. Like I cannot breathe. Yes.
ah.
Do you
Oh,
have that problem too?
oh, oh, yes, yes, same.
Mhm.
Mm,
Ah,
yeah.
same with you. I see.
Mm,
Yeah, because I don't really like crowded places.
yes, me too.
Uh, so yeah, sometimes I get really like nervous about these people. What if,
Ah,
what if all of a sudden they will hurt me like that?
I know.
Right. Okay. Anyway, let's have your sentence using take the subway.
Uh, mm, I figured out that I I figured out that I had taken the subway uh, in the opposite direction.
In the opposite direction.
In the opposite.
Okay. All right. Correct. What about this? On one's lunch break. Okay. Hmm. Please read.
Let's talk later. I've got to go now. I'm on my lunch break. You should know better than to disturb the boss on his lunch break. I will meet you on my lunch break, but it has to be quick.
Mm-hmm. Okay, lunch break.
Mm.
Of course, we don't really use 1 hour of our time in eating,
Mm,
right? In just
yes.
simply eating.
Yeah.
So after eating your lunch, what do you do?
I always drink a cup of coffee.
Ah,
Yeah.
wow. I love that.
Yeah.
I really love that feeling. Drinking cup of coffee.
Yes.
Okay. And do you reflect? Do you do some self-reflection like, oh, it's a good day. I have to do my journal like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, I think that's really great
Mm,
to make the most of your time,
mm,
most especially lunch break. Yes.
mm.
Hmm. Let's have this one. Mm, okay, let's have your sentence.
Uh, can you meet your boss on her lunch break?
Okay, can you meet your boss on her lunch break?
Mm.
Okay, good. And then caught in the traffic jam. Okay, read that.
I hate how I always get caught in a traffic jam when I'm rushing. We got caught in the traffic jam because of a collision up front. Being caught in a traffic jam is something very normal in a city this big.
Okay, is it also normal there to always get caught in a traffic jam?
Yes, very normal in the morning and
Hmm.
evening. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
during rush hour, I guess, right?
mm,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Well, let's talk about collusion.
Mm,
What do you know about collusion?
collision. Mm, oh, accident.
It's an accident.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
Is collision or does it normally happen in your city?
oh yes. Yes.
Oh, so what should we do then when we're driving and we get caught in a traffic jam?
Uh, call. Uh, I should call my insurance company quickly.
Mm,
Yes.
I see. So it's like if you have experienced this one already, that's the first thing you will do.
Mm,
Yeah. But I guess before that happens, you really need to take precaution. This is the thing when it comes to drivers, they don't really put distance
yes.
in
Mm,
between. So we
mm,
should not do that. We should always create some distance because
mm,
collision happens when, well, we don't know how to distance our car, right?
mm.
Okay. Now, let's have your sentence using caught in the traffic jam.
Uh, mm, I should go to this way because of avoiding caught in the traffic jam.
Mm-hmm. Because of avoiding caught in the traffic jam. Okay, in this case, you have to say, I should go this way,
Mm,
go this way,
go this
to
way.
avoid getting caught. So
I
you
getting
always
caught.
need, yeah, you
Mm,
always need to use
mm.
get before caught, okay?
Ah.
Yes. All right. And now let's have vocabularies. Attempt. What is
Mm,
attempt?
mm. Try. Try to do it.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. What have you been trying to do but didn't succeed?
Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Mm. Oh. Because I think it is the one of the effort
Mhm.
to succeed.
Mhm.
Mm,
Mhm.
mm,
Okay. Yes. So you keep on doing it, right?
yes.
Yes. As in my case, I have been attempting to come up with a new. No, no, no. I've been attempting to like wake up so early in the morning to read something, but I have failed a lot of times. So that's it.
Mm,
It's getting up early to read something.
mm,
It's something that I just tried doing, but I failed. What about you?
mm, mm.
What is something that you tried doing but you failed?
Try to fail. Um, drink water a lot.
Okay.
Yes, but always
Oh,
failed.
drinking water a lot, like
Yes.
around eight eight cups, right?
Yes. Mm.
Mm. Okay, but anyway, I want you to make a sentence using attempt.
Uh, I felt that you could attempt to persuade her.
Okay, I thought that you could attempt to persuade her.
Mm,
Okay, correct. What about commuter? Who is a commuter?
commuter. Mm, uh, commuter. Mm, 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 who? They the person who go to the person who goes the distance between their company and their home. Mm,
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, someone who goes to work using public transportation, right?
yes.
Yeah, so just remember that someone who goes to work using public transportation, or
It's
just
important.
simply someone who uses public transportation.
Mm,
Yes. Okay, well, let's have your sentence using commuter.
mm, uh, in Korea, most commuters are really mm, exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Okay, are really exhausted.
yeah.
Good. What about aggressive? What is aggressive?
Uh, aggressive. Mm, attacked to other
Mm-hmm.
people. Yes.
Okay,
Mm,
attack other people.
mm,
Right. That is one of its usage. Like if you're aggressive, you seem to be fearless in
mm,
attacking other people, right? But just
mm,
remember that if you're aggressive, you are fearless. Okay, you are fearless. Right.
mm,
So, do you consider yourself as an aggressive person?
no.
Why not? Why don't you consider yourself? Yeah.
uh, uh, because I always want to mm, uh, I always want to handle the
Mhm.
problem peacefully. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
peacefully.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't like conflicts. You don't like
Yeah.
fighting.
Yes.
Mm. Great to hear that. All right. Well, make a sentence using aggressive.
Uh, mm, mm, I really feel bad for my aggressive action. Mm,
I really feel bad about my aggressive
aggressive action.
action.
Mm,
Okay, correct. Next, collision. So just make a sentence using collision since we already talked about this.
collision. Uh, I didn't know what to do when my car and bus had collision. Mm,
Hmm. Okay. All right, that's right. And last one, crush. Okay,
mm,
crush.
crash. Um, crash.
Crush can be used in different ways, right?
Uh, crash.
Yeah, like
Mm,
you will crush something with your hands and
mm,
it will become like powder, right?
powder.
Yes. You will break something into pieces. That's
Uh,
what we mean by crush. But
mm,
crush can also mean someone you like. Someone you like. Okay.
mm,
All right. Now make a sentence using crush.
uh, uh, mm, I find I find mm, I find a big crush
Hmm.
in the market. Mm,
In the market.
mm,
I okay. I find a big crush in the market. You're
mm,
referring to a crowd, right?
yeah.
Okay. You can say I found a crush
Mm,
of okay, buyers.
buyer.
Buyers in the market.
Mm,
Wait. Let me show you. So it's like this. This one.
I found a crush of buyers in the market.
That's right. Okay. Now let's go to uh, letter D. So please read the question on letter D and then answer.
You are hailing a cab when a friend happens to see you. He asks what you are up to. How will you tell him that you need to get a ride as soon as possible?
Hmm.
Oh, mm, oh, mm, oh, mm,
Yes. What would you do?
oh, oh, I don't understand this sentence. Oh,
Yes, yes. Okay. Let's say you're about to hail a cab, but
mm,
then all of a sudden your friend is there. Like
mm,
you accidentally saw each other, but
mm,
you need to go. You need to
mm,
go.
mm.
So how will you tell that to your friend that you need to go?
Ah, oh,
Oh, but maybe we can have this on our next class.
okay,
Yes, Elena. So kindly think about this, and
ah,
we'll yeah we
okay,
will continue.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Okay. I'll see you then.
Thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Mm-mm.